I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
Alright, is everything good? Everything great? Everything fine?
A land grotesque as its
Hi,
people.
Joker. Hi, Nyx.
You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Okay, so let me explain what happened. If you noticed that I was live, and then all of a sudden wasn't live, I had everything all set up, and so I have two monitors. My main monitor, the one that I play the games on and stuff, like that, and then the screen where I have OBS up and, like, you know, chat and all that stuff. And when I was, you know, doing my starting soon screen and I was setting up things and whatever on my other screen, my one screen went on, turned off, the one with OBS. It was like going into power saving mode, and it's something that happens with it, and it's like, it's fine when I'm just playing, you know, games on my own, but I couldn't have that happening because I need to be able to see chat and all of that stuff. And, you know, it also messes up OBS. And then I was like, oh no, what's going on? So I turned my main monitor, I was bringing it off my PS5 screen and putting it onto my, you know, trying to put it on my PC screen to like click to like make the other one turn back on. And my main screen wasn't turning onto my PC screen either. So like nothing was like working, and then I could see that like on Twitch that I was offline and everything that happened because of the one screen going into power saving mode. And I tried to click and find a button on my second monitor, my little or smaller one that I have the OBS and stuff on, and it wasn't there. Like I pushed the button and it was just trying to switch like the HDMI's, and I'm like, why? I don't need that. Everything is fine. And so I finally, it was like, and I was trying to push the button on my computer, like the button. This was a pre-built monitor, not monitor, a pre-built computer. Nyx, you were asking that in Discord. But I mean, I built it in the fact that I asked them what I wanted and what was important that needed to be put into it. So I built it in that sense. It wasn't one that I just picked up. Like I added the parts that I wanted to go into it. Hiccup, if that's what you mean. And I finally just got on my hands and knees and went underneath my desk and just unplugged it and plugged it back in, because like it wasn't like, even when I was holding it to try to restart it, it wasn't doing it. It wasn't turning off. But like my monitors, neither one of them would go onto my computer screen. Like, so that was very annoying.
Let's go.
So I was pretty annoyed. Alright, so I came back in here. I remember this is all new.
Let's do this. Enough.
I'm just gonna do this so that I...
Falling back. Bracing.
I'm gonna go ahead and put him like this.
Let's do this. Let my power support you. Stop resisting. Brace yourselves.
I'm very annoyed. That's not what I meant to do. I'm very annoyed about that happening.
In the name of justice. Stop resisting. I see.
Don't underestimate me.
Still up?
Bad.
Gosh, it takes so much to kill these guys.
Let's go. Satisfactory.
Damn it!
Only one left.
Won't hold
Finish
back.
them off and we're clear.
What's this one do? Oh, yeah. I'm doing this.
Still here?
Bad.
With a step. Worthy.
Oh, he's still alive. How nice.
Nice one, Captain.
Don't underestimate me.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Is there no way?
Why?
There. Come on, everyone.
I will fight.
Why?
Ready for impact.
Guard.
In the name of justice, let's get on with it.
Let's do this.
Hack and slash.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving. I think we got them all.
Oh, that's why. Because there's just more people here. Hi, Sheena.
What are you doing?
We won't lose this
I'll
fight.
destroy you. Stay focused.
To the rear guard.
Back him up.
Brace it.
Guard.
In the name, let's do this. Not the right move. Let's
Yeah,
make an end
I
of it.
want that.
It's up
I
to
want
you.
that.
Hack and slash.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Only 11?
Remain steadfast. Some foes.
Oh, cool.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
I think we got them all.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Go this way. I was a little lost because I didn't see the big diamond.
This is.
Is that the Royal Scepter Chamber? Yes, but the seal on the door has been broken. I feel like we're walking right into a trap. We're walking right into a trap.
The Royal Scepter. Has he truly taken it?
Yeah.
How could he have dispelled those wards alone?
I mean, he said he was going to.
No. Even if he has it, we've seen no signs of escape. Were the scepter his only target, he'd not have stayed within.
Where'd he go? No one's seen him, so he must still be close by.
He's hiding behind one of the chairs in here.
That's the only other way out, right?
He's hiding behind the chair. Or he's hiding behind that big thing right
There's
there.
more to his plan than stealing the scepter. Probably that day of calamity he's been raving about. He said we had until the morning is over. We must stop him.
Just in case, I'm gonna look behind here. Oh no, I can't.
Onward.
This place is huge. Oh, look, there's the city. Hey, look, there's that big thing that they've never cleaned up. The human.
Even so.
This is too many stairs. Like, I'm all about exercise and stuff.
No.
Alright, record. I know I just started, but I did kill some guys. Alright. Let me...
What now?
Item... Invincible noodles. No, 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 no. There we go, this thing. I have, a good amount of them. Okay, it's 14 now.
To greater heights.
Oh, she got a new skill. Does it also, increase evasion against strike attacks? Everything, all of her stuff, all of her stuff uses HP. Oh, let me let me save because I just did all that.
Yep.
All right,
At last.
we're finally here. Zoba should be up ahead.
Yeah.
Let's finish this. Oh, that's a cool thing he's got.
This is the royal scepter, is it? Divine relic.
That does not sound like his
progenitor of
voice.
all igniters. Now I need only keep it safe until the handover.
Trespasser. The faith of the people doth not lie with thee. Thou art unworthy of the crown's authority.
I mean, he didn't look like he was trying to do that.
Until a worthy successor rises, I shall keep the scepter. Only one may wield the magic of kings, the true protector of the people.
Uh-oh.
There you have it. The king will only forfeit the royal scepter to a people's champion. So, no risk of it falling into someone else's hands for now. Lord Luis's victory is assured.
Alright.
All that remains is my glorious calamity. Oh, how they will cry when the swell of Magla bursts. How they will beg and crawl and plead for Lord Luis's salvation.
And the guy in the sky is like, are you talking to me? Like, are you talking to yourself? Are you talking to me? I don't know.
There you are.
Where is the royal scepter?
The fallen king protects it. The scepter is beyond us all. For the time being, that is. Now, if you're finished, be gone from my sight. I'll not harm you either. Even I have some sympathy for fools. Oh, we'll see ourselves out. Once we knock Luis's whereabouts out of you. I'm sorry. Do you actually think you can stop me?
Let's find
Why
out.
don't we find out?
You know, I like his pants. I like his pants. Those are some nice pants.
I see now! No wonder I couldn't understand your actions. They're baseless, utterly unfounded.
Thank you.
Madness ill becomes you, Zorba.
You again. What would you know of it? I know no Lady Knights. Wait! A knight with blood-red tresses. Don't tell me you're the buffoon who failed to protect the prince.
Yes.
Judgments mean nothing from a man who sullies the dead. You've fallen far yourself.
Perhaps I am unworthy of the royal scepter, but I can still bring change to this world. I can still teach them true fear.
I like his hairpiece too, with the circles.
You'll
Those are
find
nice
that hard
too.
to do from a dungeon, blackguard. The time has come for you to face justice.
You, knight, have no idea what real justice is. And that mistake will cost you your life. Rejoice, rats! That willless assassin is dead, but I shall gladly send you to join him!
Okay. Are you enjoying Hulkenberg's
Lord Louise's destined
rantings?
kingdom will be built atop your bones!
What destined kingdom? Tell us where Luis has gone, or we'll tear the words from you!
I don't think he's too crazy. I don't think he really cares if he dies, so I don't think you're gonna really get the information out of
For all
him.
the innocent lives you played for pawns, I shall make you pay!
We don't stop him, there's no telling how much he'll
To the rear
destroy.
guard. I won't hold back! Flare!
I was hoping he was allergic to that.
Warrior!
Let me see.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Warrior! I'll cut you down!
With a single fist, I shape.
I pull your strings!
So he has the power to control the dead?
Oh no, I'm allergic to that.
Despair.
Hmm.
Healer! Light!
You hit their weakness!
I can't afford to hold
That's
back.
your opening, Captain!
Let's get on with it! No. Let's make an end of it.
Let my power support you.
Right on target! Nice one,
Observe the
Stroll.
enemy. Let us fight as one.
Ooh.
You can do this!
Roar with royal might.
Cease your pointless struggling.
Guard up!
Now dance for me! Now dance for me!
Let's get on with it!
No, wrong button. I keep pushing the wrong button.
With a single fist, I shape our future.
Yeah, you're gonna attack him.
The power of healing.
Yep.
By this power, we can do this!
Thank you.
My thanks.
Sorry if I die here.
Die! Die!
Let's do this!
It's up to you now.
Let's try to get that other one out of here.
You're fools to defy Lord Leader! I pull your strings!
Lend me
What
your
do I
strength.
have? No,
Maybe
that's
there's a
that's
better
useless here.
Come forth, royal soul!
Now, what's the play?
Let's just go for him.
You'll die soon enough.
Okay.
Oh, power of heroes.
Yeah, let's do it.
You're fools to defy
And then
Lord
I
Louise.
can just
I won't hold back!
I can heal
We're not out of
all
this
of us
yet.
again.
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
in over 10 years. It's not for me. It's not a game for me. I've tried it several times. Oh no.
Dodge, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion.
Give me your aid! You can do this! Hack and slash!
With a single.
Let's do the perfect punch again.
I crush you! Worthy foe after all.
Man, he is coming after me.
Dodge, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion.
Healer!
Lord Louise!
I don't really like building games, you know? Ah, hiccup.
In the name of justice!
I think I just get too overwhelmed.
Let's make an end of it!
Let my power support you.
Tougher than I thought.
I've bodies to spare. Now dance for me.
This is nothing.
Alright, we're gonna do this again. And we're gonna do it on him.
May yet cling to life.
Lord Louise!
Healer! No. Through here?
I shall fight as the Let's do this!
No, I don't have enough.
Something else. And die hard!
Alright, it's gonna go.
Dance for me.
Only a flesh wound.
Die.
She doesn't really have a lot of Alright, just go for that.
Louise!
And heal everybody.
Plus needed.
My thanks.
I wish that my character went first.
Impossible! This can't be happening! Lord Louise!
Satisfactory.
I leveled up!
I feel stronger.
Yeah.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
You have desecrated the cathedral. You have plundered graves. You have taken innocent lives. Stand, fiend, and face your sentence.
I don't think he's going to. I think he's gonna
Don't
leave.
kill him yet. He needs to tell us where Luis is.
I don't think he's gonna tell you.
You'll get nothing from me. Just end it and be done.
You know Luis won't return that loyalty. Once you outlive your usefulness, he'll cast you aside.
Lord Luis is everything to me. How could I expect the damned Clamar to understand what it's like? You must know. Surely an elder like you must know what it's like. To be an outcast. To be every fool's scapegoat. They call
Meh.
us lesser tribes. They loathe us. Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing when every day they cheat and abuse us. Do you think I didn't believe once? That I never dared to hope my efforts made me equal?
He is aggressively
Exactly
Scottish.
what they think of us.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't really fit.
The Lessers are expendable. Send them to the fore, and they shall be our living shields.
I'm pretty sure not King, sorry. Louisa thinks this too, though, man. I think he also thinks of you as lesser.
But
These atrocities make you no better than your oppressors.
You know, it's a curious thing. They say Magla is born from pain and negative emotions. Magic is a dangerous art, isn't it?
You guys, he's about to get up and do something to you. He's
I
being...
had thought to gather an unstoppable swell of Magla, but it doesn't matter anymore. Those lordly pigs can drown in their own dread. Sanctism cannot save this world.
Yeah, you guys let him talk. When will they learn? When will every person in media learn that you shouldn't just let them talk?
This is everything I've been building my Magla for. A little early, perhaps, but now
You're still letting him talk.
you can experience my glorious day of calamity.
Hey, tell us where Luis is.
He's not gonna tell you.
My lord, Luis.
Android 17, my beloved, what happened?
Damn it!
Yeah, see, he wasn't afraid to die. You can't really get out of information out of someone who's like that, who's...
What's happening? This feels like...
It's a human. The human lives.
A human? Wait, is it that monstrosity Luis brought to the funeral? It wasn't dead?
He was sleeping.
No. That was Zorba's gift, wasn't it? Animation. Reanimation.
Did he sacrifice his own life to... No. If that monster breaches the city...
He was already in the CBD. We have to help.
We have to get down there and help.
The place is collapsing! Hurry!
And Dragon Ball Super, a character is about to have a power-up moment. They have this magical girl transformation thing. I love magical girl stuff. In the middle of it, A17 just blasts them and be like, she was obviously powering up, just punch them before they finish. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're just letting him talk. You were letting him wax poetic about his love for Louise. Zorba's spell practically took the whole place down. What a mess.
Look,
Our egress is straight ahead. It should lead to the Cathedral Plaza. Brilliant, let's stop that monster.
Damn it.
Oh, okay, cool, there's the cat. Record my journey. Plaza? Oh, it's because I was saying multiple words at once. Sometimes I'm like that. I said plaza, didn't I?
Yep.
Okay, let me...
What now?
It's because I was saying multiple things at once. I do that a lot, unfortunately. Okay, so we're all healed up. That's good.
is all well.
I mean, what else are we gonna do? I'm scared.
How can this be? Was this creature's rebirth Zorba's plan all along?
If it escapes, if it makes it to the city,
It spotted us!
His Highness's home must returns.
Man, humans are ugly.
I will end this here.
Another city in ruins. Never again. It dies or I do.
Alright. I mean, those are the two options, I guess.
Coming!
Look at the size of that thing.
It would be catastrophic if it breached the city.
Isn't this the city already? Isn't it in the city?
But how are we supposed to kill something this huge?
Look there. That can be little else but the heart. Surely to strike there would give it pause.
But it's too high up for our weapons to reach. Do we use magic?
A viable plan. Yet surely if we can knock the creature down first, its heart will be close enough to strike with steel.
Then we bludgeon the torso, knock the wind out of it. Hard to miss a target that size, at least.
Start by attacking the body.
Yep.
Let's go. Light!
I can't afford to hope. Try some of this!
Right on target.
Is everyone all right?
Nice one, Stroll. Falkenberg got them right
Let's
in
take
their
Okay, it's cool. It's weak to her.
You hit their
Oh, it's weak to me too.
That's your opening,
Die
Captain.
hard!
I don't know what that
Okay,
is.
that all? Push onward.
We did it! Now we can go for its heart.
You're wasting time.
I will fight with...
I can't.
With a sick.
Healer! Flare!
Okay, it's resistant to that.
I call upon royal power within.
I stand ready.
There's frogs inside of him. A dinner table with little frogs. Look at that.
What's that? I think something's coming. Watch out!
Falling back.
Okay, we're gonna scoot me back.
Forth, royal soul. Light!
In the name of. Are you prepared? Not now. No holding back. The power.
I don't
of
think this.
fire.
I think they're gonna be resistant to that. Oh, they weren't.
Everyone all right? Come! I crush you! Worthy foe after all. Nothing.
What? The shell's back to normal. That arm seems to restore the shell. It might take some effort, but maybe we should try taking that part out.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm going to heal
We're not out of this
everyone.
yet.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever. Now, what's the play?
With a single fist, I shape our future. For all that we strive for, I'll destroy you. This is nothing.
Nice one, Captain.
By this power. We can do this.
I'm obliged.
I can't afford to hold back.
Okay, so he.
To the fore.
Alright, so he can do that. Okay, so you can still do separate sections. That's good to know.
Observe the enemy.
Because then I can just have her going for this.
Falkenberg got
Like, I know that
it.
it's,
We
like,
can do this.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
And I can have him do this.
I stand ready.
Valkenburg got them right
Let's
in
stay
the
calm.
weak spot.
Not good.
I missed that. I thought he said it would be hard to miss that.
Is everyone all right?
Valkenburg got them right
I
in
will
their
fight
weak
with
spot.
pride.
You hit their weakness.
Now, what's the
That's
play?
your opening, Captain.
I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut
This.
you down. Not done
With
yet.
a single fist, I shall.
All right. One arm down. Now let's work on the other.
I won't hold back. We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
My thanks. I can't.
Observe the.
Valkenburg got them right
Let's
in
stay
their
calm.
weak spot. You hit their weakness.
I sure
Your
did.
opening, Captain.
What? Oblivion? What does that do?
Wait, what was I doing?
The captain's
What was I
lost his
doing?
memory. He can't use any skills. Now, aim for the heart.
Is everyone all right?
Let's do
I
this.
crush you.
All right. Smite him, Valkenburg.
In the name of no holding back. Hack and slash.
The captain's lost his memory. He can't use any skills. All right. Smite him, Valkenburg.
Now, I call upon royal power within. They die hard.
I stand ready.
Hmm. Let's do it one more time. Oh, did I win? Did I kill it? Oh! I thought I didn't realize I killed it.
Good. Tis done.
Yeah, no, she did really good there. I was like, oh, maybe I can squeeze one more in before he gets back up, and then I'll just like heal her a bunch.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Okay, we'll put that up.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
Finally. It's over.
The Hulk sips are in there.
You have my sincerest thanks. You risked your life to protect the capital.
We barely protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos, and Grius was one of us. And now he's gone.
He sure is.
Stroll?
On the morning of the funeral, I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again. I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious. I
Don't
only
make
wish
promises.
I'd learned it sooner. What can I begin to tell Maria?
There's no easy answer.
There's no easy answer.
I hate how powerless I am. I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
It's okay, boyfriend.
Listen, Stroll. Alcest made his choice to live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I'd not have met you or learned the truth myself. He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And you have not fought in vain either.
There! It's them!
Thank you so much. I thought I'd never see my family again. I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, No, we didn't do much.
Yeah, we did.
May the teachings guide and
I died a
protect you.
lot.
Closure.
So you're the ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme and killed the human besides. Now the soldiers might rest in peace. Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis. It gives us hope. Thank you.
To think there were people watching us without our knowing. Hope, eh? Feels like it's been hard to come by lately.
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it, it pushes you onward, so long as you let it.
Yes. You're right. It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
He's too crazy. You weren't gonna get anything out of him.
We still need to kill Luis, or the prince's curse will never be lifted. If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Do you recall, just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some manner of magic?
Are you saying it would happen again? That Luis would be impervious to our attack?
What? That's ridiculous!
Well, we'll get nowhere with idle guesses. To test the theory, we have to find him.
I'll see if my contacts in the Guard have any threads to pursue.
Whoa,
I hope it gives me like time to do whatever I want so I can cut some of that the side stuff done.
And we don't have much to go on otherwise.
But under the circumstances,
It doesn't like this game just doesn't keep me like rushing forward. I want to take my time and do other things. But this was like on a time limit.
I've my own matters to attend to. If I floundered this much against Zorba, I'll not stand a chance against Luis. We have to get stronger.
Well, until we've got a lead on Luis, let's make sure we use our time wisely, okay?
Let's rest up for now.
Completed the Grand Cathedral.
Certainly. Rest is just as important as training, after all.
In any case, let's head back to the inn. And I want to check on Maria, too.
Oh, here we go.
Attention, please, ladies
He
and
looks nefarious.
We've all seen the royal palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock. Apparently, all very shocking. I'm positively staggered. Moving on.
All right.
The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will. Everyone gets a say. But right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all those other faces up on the rock, hadn't we?
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock, etc. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
Oh, come off it, Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Yeah.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to the Grand Cathedral?
Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. Won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here. Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it if I liked. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs to be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on, aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, eh? Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents.
Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these.
Yeah, I like how he's just a crier.
Welcome back. I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
Yeah. Who did you hear it from?
Who'd you hear this from?
Haha.
Is it the town crier?
Well, enough people saw. Heard you were saluted by a soldier in front of the Grand Cathedral. I hope this helps him rest in peace.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
Stop making promises!
How's Maria holding up?
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eaten a thing.
Oh.
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Fortin's planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
We'd best wait before we plan our next move then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
So does this mean I have time to do what I want? How many days do I get? Where'd those lights come from? He looks silly.
We have waited long enough to rule his land.
Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky, is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
The populace would reject it outright. As it is so clearly born from the king's magic, they trust this decree as the king's own. That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head, I saw some strange magic foil his killing blow. Is that also the king's doing? Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such? Send her in, and let us hear her findings.
'Tis an honor, esteemed nobles. I am Rella Melanchorophus Cygnus, daughter of House Cygnus.
Yes, all right, spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Oh, well, concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places. It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people.
I like her hair.
If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust
And her
are being
wings.
shielded,
And her outfit.
it must be by the king's magic. At least, that is my belief.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now? Damnation!
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
Why does that guy have a bar on his face?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though, I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it. A duel could overcome this sorcery.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticist.
His bar on his face, I don't understand it.
And, that is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire.
Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Thank you for resubscribing 3 months. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Lifeless.
Beasts
And
the
hello,
lot of them.
Lifeless.
A dog is happiest on its leash.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace,
I'm
nobility,
okay.
and civility.
I'm a bit tired today. But I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited to play more.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
I mean, they could hear you.
Time marches on, and the
Okay,
age of
what
the
day
new
is it?
king draws nearer.
Okay, so I have a couple of days, you know, until the 22nd to do whatever I want to do. Hopefully.
First up,
We've got a few days left before Forden makes his proclamation, but remember, one way or another, this ends with us facing off against Louise. We can't waste any time. Indeed, perhaps we should clear the monsters running rampant in the desert. 'Twould seem bounties are available at the recruitment center against as well. Hiccup. But Flutter, you're always tired. It's true, I have a condition. I have a condition. Recruitment center, won't it be a problem if someone's there spots a few new recruits who are supposed to be, you know, dead? After a debacle on that scale, I doubt anyone there will be particularly concerned or idle enough to even notice. Should anyone press you on the topic, merely mention my name. Okay, so at nighttime I need to do something while waiting for Forden to make his move. You can go meet various people, spend time with your allies, or prepare for the battle against Louise. Accepting requests from townspeople may open up more locations in the city. Always be ready to lend a helping hand. You can exit the city via Tradia Gate on that place.
Well then.
I hear a voice. Having obtained the Follower's Echo's ability from Gallica, you'll now periodically hear your followers' voices. Spending time with your followers will in turn increase the support they give you. If you happen to sense their voice, seek them out. Access the follower menu with the left on the D-pad or via the main menu to select a follower and travel to meet them immediately. So perhaps I should discuss this with him. Maybe I should go talk with her. Where is she? I know I just said I can do that. I dealt with a human, but don't worry, I won't tell anyone unless you want me to, that is. If I may say, I genuinely think what you did was amazing. You protected our city for us. We should be all grateful.
What is it? Oh, I am grateful.
I wanted... Gosh, it's like so hard to figure out what to do. Because you have to like really spend your time wisely. Don't talk to me, Elda. Okay, I mean, alright. Fine. I won't. I have so many people who have things that they want to do for me.
Excuse me.
You're of the Elder tribe, yes? Have you had any negative experience while here in town? Why do you ask? Too popular? Like here in the game? No, actually everybody hates my my person. It's just a lot of things to do. Because many people in this town, yeah, like they call me a filthy Elda and stuff. They don't want to talk to me. Because many people in this town use tribal differences as an excuse to do the most outrageous things. I'm part of a group working to help people whose tribal origins make them a target for harassment. We exist in cities other than Grand Trad as well. Right now, we're collecting funds for our cause, but this cause doesn't seem to interest most people, so we haven't been able to raise much money. It truly pains me to ask this of an Elder like yourself, but if you can find it in your heart to support our cause, just 250 revi or so, that alone could save one person from dire circumstances. Sure. Thank you, I swear I'll use your donation as best I can. I don't believe it. You really donated. Are you interested in our activities? If you don't mind, could I discuss this more with you? There aren't many who support this cause. I know I'm doing the right thing, but the reality is so discouraging. It looks like she's serious about helping out where she can, but she seems kind of down. Maybe we could cheer her up. Successfully or currently the activist may help to hone my eloquence too. What do you think? Should we try to encourage her? Yeah, let's do it. The Parpers, the Yugif, the Mustard people, and of course the Elza too. These tribes are bored by other tribes. Without a great deal of wisdom or skills, it's impossible for them to get a normal job. Work is especially limited for them here in the royal capital. You've seen the executioner in this back alley, right? Dirty work like that is all that's available to these tribes. Having a job is better than nothing, though. Those less fortunate must choose between starvation and banditry. Actually, no, there is one more option. Become Igniter experimentation subjects, but there's no guarantee that they'll survive those. That's terrible.
I don't know about that.
That's so awful. You can be careful, too. You be careful, too, please. I don't know much about the experiments myself, but I do know even though they're all over and are considered useful tools, blood is being spilled for their development. I don't have many people on my side, and I haven't been able to help many people yet, but knowing there are people like you out there gives me confidence to go on. People like you who see injustice and actually try to do something about it. This world would be a better place with more people like that.
All right.
It's not much better here. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate you hearing me out.
Well then.
Sorry I didn't see Hulkenberg today. How do I do the,
What now?
Okay, so I just help her? We always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand while preparing food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And if you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make redgrass roasted bidou. Seems like Fabine's having a hard time. She's done a lot for us, so at least we could do is return the favor and help her out when we can. If you help Fabine prepare food, my tolerance should improve. There was someone who wanted to know what it's like helping with the cooking here. We could knock out two birds with one stone. I hate that saying, it's so mean. Yeah.
You're a big help.
Now let's get you into the kitchen, shall we?
Next up is...
We finished preparing the fish, so now we just have to put them in that pot.
Oh, right!
I am tired since there are many final projects. The dateline is on Friday. I hope it all goes smoothly for you. The finishing touch is an addition of fruit is the secret ingredient. I forgot to ask how to prepare it. What should we do? We should grate the fruit in, then let everything cook in the same pot with the fish.
Whoa.
Interesting, it'll definitely soak up the fruit flavor if we simmer everything together. I don't know what was the correct thing. I don't like cooking. The dish draws you in with the aroma of fresh fruit. Let's serve it to the customer.
I knew it!
The customer wolfed down the whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this, Fairy. The only reason I said grated in is because they said it's a secret ingredient, so putting the fruit just on top, that's not very secret. Looks like I did a good job helping out. I feel like my tolerance improved.
All right.
I continued to help out as the night went on. Alright, someone wanted to hear more about the honeybee. I should visit the young man on Similar Street.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Evidently.
A group of corpses was discovered in the Refantazio, travelers aiming for the royal capital, it seems.
Right.
There's certainly a lot of monsters out there. How tragic for them to meet their end so close to their destination. There seems to be a pack leader in that group of monsters. Might the recruitment center have more information on it? I know you're wanting me to go and do that stuff, but I also want to make sure... My boyfriend wants me. Alright, the street that you wanted me to... I have to figure out where he was. Where's my map? Oh, wrong button. This button.
All right,
there we go. There he is. Have you perhaps helped out the... yeah. Recounted to him the full story of my time as the sous chef. So it's all in the preparation. If I'm hearing you right, it sounds as though Miss Fabin is rather particular about the ingredients she uses. Disregard redgrass you mentioned. Not just anyone can get their hands on that here, can they? I knew she was no ordinary innkeeper. As I believe I mentioned, the place I work serves high-class clientele, and the head chef, not to mention the customers, put too much emphasis on tribe. Just being a Nydia, I get a cold shoulder from the Clemmer and rogue nobles in particular, to be expected in society as it stands today. The head chef doesn't want people like that to even see me holding a knife, probably why he sticks me with all the busy work and chores. I suppose I should be grateful to have a job at all. Honestly, but still there are a lot of ways when I question, when I question why I'm putting up with any of this. Hiccup. So I just wanted confirmation of a simple fact I think I've always known to be true, that the skill of a chef has nothing to do with one's tribe. Hearing about the Hush Honeybee has renewed my inspiration to keep cooking. I don't know where it'll take me, but I'm ready to throw myself into the proverbial frying pan. Oh, and of course, I need to thank you properly for what you've done. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
Ooh, my wisdom increased.
All right.
For better or worse, we've learned a lot about this country's attitudes towards different tribes. Who knew prejudice could even extend to cooking? But it's heartening to know people are working to make it better, so we've got to keep up our fight too.
That damned Luis.
I hear a voice. Hey. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Oh, it's you. Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me. I have an interesting rumor about the Grand Trad. I thought I might walk the streets to see what comes of it. If you're not too burdened, would you care to join me? Of course. Of course I would. Well, let's be off. I've heard tell that there are some drifters who occasionally show up on the this road here. I can't help but wonder if maybe they're the people I've been looking for. Grand Chat is so full of nobility, I still can't get used to all the clamor, though. In Halia, the town where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop by comparison. There is still the bustle of friendship and commerce, but
that's...
Young Master Leon, it couldn't be.
Huh?
I know that voice.
Rangith.
Is that truly you? You made it out safely.
Wow.
Oh, young Master Leon, my goodness, look how you've grown. Friend of yours?
Hold on. Truth is...
He served house when our house still stood. I've never imagined I see him again, much less here. Rangeth, this is Fairy. He's a friend I've recently begun traveling with.
However...
Forgive me for saying time has not been kind to your frame, old friend. Are you eating well, and how are the others?
That's...
After the human attack, the survivors fled to the capital. No one could make a living among the ruins of Halia, much less restore it. Most arrived here with only the clothes on their backs. Their livelihoods were destroyed, and without shelter from the rain, more than a few have faded away. No, let me help. Let me find you housing. Well, I would if I had the means. All I have left is my nobility is in name alone. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Your kindness is more than I could ask for, young master. I've always said you got your heart from your parents. The only reason we're alive here today is because your parents had us evacuate to the capital. You mean to say my parents instructed you to flee here? All the more reason then that I have to help somehow. Let's find a way to help. We can build some houses. Shall we take them with us? I mean, we can't take them with us because we're just staying at an inn as well. Let's find a way to help.
Yeah.
Let's find a way to help.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I only wish I knew how. We can't build houses. We can't just build houses here. That wouldn't be appropriate. Who holds authority over the area you're staying in right now? An Ishika Marquis, Lord Hydran.
I see.
A Marquis, you say? Sounds like I'll need to pay this Lord Hydran a visit. I'll see if I can negotiate the use of some vacant homes for all of Halia's refugees to live in, though I doubt my name alone is worth much in collateral. Young master, please, our woes should not be yours to shoulder. I already bear their weight, old friend. That fateful day 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many of us they could. I was just a boy lost in the panic, and I wouldn't have escaped were it not for all of you.
Oh, definitely.
In other words, I'm only standing here today because of your swift action. So let me do what I can to give you peace in this new life.
Sure, but...
Your honor us. Still, I fear your plea may fall on deaf ears with Lord Hydran. Devoted as he would seem to the church, he has brushed me off before as backwater refuse. All the more reason I should speak with him myself if that's how he sees you. Let's go talk to him.
Sure.
Let's go have a word with him.
Huh?
You coming too? Moving forward, we'll be in no shortage of trouble. I'd rather you not have to add my personal woes to that. That's what friends do.
It'll be fine.
We're friends though, aren't we?
You.
Very well.
Thanks.
We're boyfriends. We're boyfriends. We're together, you know? He just doesn't know it yet. Either way, it's reassuring to have you by my side. On behalf of both me and my house, you have my gratitude. I can feel Stroll's deep trust in me.
I feel more courageous when I'm with you.
Reduces the mad cost of studying the warrior lineage. When Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate increases. You have my thanks as well, Sir Fairy. I have no doubts the young master is in capable hands.
Huh.
Please, enough with the young master thing. We need not stand on ceremony. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. I am the dominant one in this relationship. He just doesn't know it yet. I am the dominant one.
Let's head back.
I would have us meet Lord Hydron without delay, but the sun is going down. Let us return for now and meet with him another day. Where did I get that money from? Who gave me money? Alright, I want to talk to, the girl. Where still seems to be a bed. I hear Stifle crying from the back of the room. For now, I think it would be best to leave her be. Oh, come on! I need to talk to her! I need to be able to upgrade my stuff! Who is this?
Fancy a bit of info?
What is it you want to know? Why? Ingredients of try. Learn the ingredients to acquire. I already did that one.
Hey.
There's a lot of ingredients available in Grand Trad, right? If you want to cook something then. The butcher sells meat and there are other shops that sell red grass. The water shop sells pristine clear water, well as many as... I don't really need... I don't really need these. Can I leave? Can I go out? I want to... I'm more familiar with the city than you, so feel free to ask me anything. Okay. I want to see if anybody gives me some... Oh, cool, I can talk to this guy at night. Have you heard of the Munstered tribe? Munster?
I see.
Of course. No, it's understandable. We rarely make ourselves known to the public after all. We wear boxes on our head. So then, any interest in our history and why we live our lives secluded and oppressed, I'll share if you'd like to know. Mustard history. Learning more about them may help us better support those in need, right? Understanding different culture and points of view might improve my tolerance. What? Yeah, let's...
Pleased to hear it. Well then.
Our tribe is called the Mustard. Perhaps the most obvious part of our culture is that we wear masks, just like the one I have on right now. Next thing you'll notice, we have 3 eyes. Oh, is that one, is the guy that jumped off the cliff, is he part of this race? He didn't have a mask on. You have 3 eyes. 3 eyes, and that goes for every Mustard. What's it like to see for you all? Our third eye cannot see things. We see the world almost exactly as you do. However, the faith is vastly different from that of the other tribes. We've our own unique faith, different from the state religions. Is it restricted to you guys? Do only you practice this belief? That's correct. Normally we cannot reveal our teachings to other tribes. Sanctism is a belief open to all. Perhaps that is why, at times, politics get involved and distort its doctrine. For that reason, we refrain from revealing our faith to everyone. It's our only means of keeping our doctrine the way it should be. That doesn't sound like the best solution, but I'm guessing it's complicated. Some try to spread our teachings outside the island, but things quickly grow complex and one must tread carefully. Other tribes have a tendency to jump to conclusions. That is why Sanctism has gathered many believers. And now we are scorned as the Masked Tribe. That is who we are, forever etched in our history. This is actually very interesting.
Pleased to hear it.
It may be worth telling you more. Next time I'll tell you about our basic doctrine, if the chance comes.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I guess I'll see Hulkenberg today.
Well then.
Let me first look at this. I can't do anything with her yet. Okay, let's see. Alright. Yep, let's go talk. And then I'm gonna do the stuff on the outside of the fighting thing.
Ah, 'tis you.
I know there's little left to do, but wait, yet that has me more restless than anything. Oh, that's right. Have you a moment to talk?
Truth is,
Lately, I have felt a great pressure weighing on me. It's made it difficult to stay level-headed. I hope I might have your counsel. It must be dealt with swiftly, lest it affect my performance in battle. How would you cope with such burdens if you were me? I mean, I'd read a book. A book, eh? That the mind does tend to clear when you're fully absorbed in something. Though myself, I have always preferred the sword to the page. Care to join me in a round of swordplay training? I don't use a sword. Your teaching is self-taught, I presume. This seems fine opportunity to start you on some formal training. Yep, let's do it.
all right.
In that case, we shall need some training swords. To the weapon shop with us. I don't want to spend any money on a sword.
All right.
Yeah, I have my flying sword. Fine balanced weapon, no. 'Tis for training only, but you'd never know it from the grip and swing. 'Tis most nostalgic. I once trained with the blade when I'd just become a royal guardswoman myself. 'Twas not long after joining that I was assigned to the prince's retoon. So I was desperate to improve. I was younger even than you are now, and notably unskilled. Each night I would slip past our commander's watch, join a comrade of mine in the dark, and spar with him until our hands were callous and blistered.
Certainly.
Some bouts I won, some I lost, yet despite all the times we crossed blades, we never did see who was the better. Sounds like a worthy opponent.
Well.
Sounds like he was a worthy opponent. Nothing less, it was thanks to him that I improved by leaps and bounds. We swore we'd become royal knights worthy of the title and rise to the heights of the order. We'd be champions.
Surely you jest.
God above, Hulkenberg, is that truly you? Hello. So it is you. You've returned. Rodanthi. What a coincidence. I was just speaking of a comrade and rival. This is the self-same man. What a coincidence. And who is this pup? A friend of hers.
Nice to meet you.
A fairy, a friend of hers. You associate with this boy? Disgraceful. What do you mean? I'm taken aback. You indulged in the company of this Elda brat? You, once proud member of the knighthood? Why does that strike you so?
Absurd.
I suppose like attracts like. The dirt suits a fallen knight. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, calm yourself, Hulkenberg. The commander of the Royal Knights is well within his bounds to judge your failures.
What?
Commander, you mean yourself?
Yes.
While you wandered as a vagrant, I earned both our share of honors. So I see. And you, clearly you've already given up on pulling yourself any higher. What has occupied you instead? I pursue a mission, one that far outweighs any glory found in the order. Ah, of course. When you couldn't save the prince, any dignity you had as a royal guard was as well and duly snuffed, wasn't it? I suppose you had little choice but to cling to your search for his shadow. How dare! Choose your words with care. No need, I have nothing more to say. You disappoint me, Hulkenberg. Wow. Wow. My apologies, I'm sorry you had to see that. Are you okay?
Listen.
Are you okay, Hulkenberg? 'Tis kind to ask. She's only giving me 2. She's only giving me 2 of the things. I do understand his anger. 'Twas by my choice that our promised path diverged after all. But we cannot afford to lose sight of our priorities. The goat? She is very closed off. She's not giving me just the other stuff that just doesn't seem like the right things to say. Like, I don't want to sit there and, like, that was still her, someone she knew, so I don't want to call him a scumbag to her. We cannot afford to lose sight of our priorities. Fairy, let us fight onward in the name of His Royal Highness. That is the path I walk now. It still leveled her up, though. Reduce the mass cost. Hulkenberg may defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness. Oh, that's very good.
Pardon me.
I've been wanting to play that game, Baldur's Gate 3. I have it on my wish list. I've been wanting to play it. Hiccup. I've been wanting to play it. I just haven't, I just don't have the funds for it. Begging your pardon, how do you know that fellow who just left?
Hmm?
Merely an old friend. You don't say. Well, see you round.
Very well.
Let us leave our training for another time.
Yes.
100 drills or 1,000 swings, 'twill make an upsparing regimen indeed to purge this distraction. Hulkenberg and I return to the others. Where am I getting the money from? Who's giving me money? Alright, let's see. Can I talk to her yet? Alright. No, I don't need to talk to you. Alright, let's go and get some more stuff at night.
Really?
There are some things you can only do at night. I'm more familiar with. Oh, yeah, she.
What is it?
Oh, he wants to talk again.
What is it?
Oh, wait, isn't this place only open at night?
Say there.
I hear you were with Grius at the Honeybee and an Elda besides. Things must be interesting over there. A friend of Grius can be trusted, I suppose, but let's not discuss the legality of my goods. What is your goods? Oh! Ooh, prevents poison? Those are pretty good. Alright, I will keep an eye out for your stuff. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I'm Pyron? Pyron? Are you Pyron or Pyron? Thank you so much. It is worries. I'm very appreciative.
My wits have left me, I believe.
Look at. Well, he's saying for you to help him out. That thing is still here. I mean, my Steam is just my name. What? What did I do? I never imagined the day I'd meet a real one. Perhaps there's some truth to that old story after all. As a boy, my parents would even tell me stories about fairies before bed. Would you care for me to tell you one?
I wonder.
So you grew up on fairy tales? No wonder you got fairies on the mind. Yeah, let's go ahead. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Imagine that, getting to tell a fairy tale to a real fairy. Come, let's find a table at the tavern.
Long ago.
Now the story goes back to my grandfather's grandfather. Once far away, there was a village on out in the countryside. There was a cave nearby that the villagers... It might be privated? I don't know. Anyone from entering, but one day my ancestor, who was just a boy... Now the question The question is that would I be able to use a controller to play the game? I'm not very good with keyboard and mouse. Who was just a boy, then decided that he had to see for it for himself. So he defied his elders? Your ancestor sounds like a handful. It runs in the family, ha. Anyways, sure enough. It's basically point and click. He ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in darkness, hopelessly lost. A handful or not, he was still just a boy and his bravery failed him. He sank to his knees in the dark, crying pitifully, but then something bathed him in warm light, caught his eye as it approached him. The little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down, you can't cry in a place like this." He was shocked. After he got a good look at it, the boy realized it was a fairy pulsing with light. He was so relieved his tears only magnified. But the fairy couldn't bear it. Throwing her arms up, she said, "If you want to cry so badly, fine, suit yourself," and she left. But before he knew it, the fairy returned. "Come on, follow me," she said. "I'll show you the way out." You see, she had sensed a dangerous beast deep in the cave, and compassion won the day. She decided to get him safely back to the entrance.
Oh, yeah?
I thought the fairy was kind of cruel at first, but I guess she had a good heart. When they arrived at the cave's mouth, the boy turned to thank the fairy, but she had already disappeared into thin air. Time marched on, and he grew into an adult. He visited the cave countless times, hoping to find and thank her, but he never saw her again, as long as he lived. Oh, but would you look at the time? We better pick this up again later. If you like to know the ending, I'll be around. Wasn't that the ending?
All right.
Wasn't that the ending? He never saw her again.
Well then.
Time marches
Are
on,
you serious,
and
by the way,
age of
Flutter?
new
Serious
king
about
draws
what?
nearer.
Serious about what? What did I do?
Hey,
Damn.
Since all this began, the army has lacked in manpower, and the recent turmoil has only exacerbated their troubles. So if someone doesn't take it out, there'll be more casualties. Are you not reading between the lines? What lions? I'm confused. What's going on? What did I do? What did I do? Am I stupid? I think I might be stupid. Alright, we're gonna go to the recruitment center. I'm going.
Well then.
I hear a voice. Oh. Not today. I'm gonna do this. Wrong button. There we go. Where's the recruitment center?
That damned Luis. What is it? Oh my god, I love it.
He wants to talk to me, but I want to make sure I get some other things done before the end of the time. After my stream, I can do that. It's really hard for me to do certain things. This is the recruitment center. I can't really do it when I'm...
right?
Accepting a bounty is not a bad idea, plus it looks like none of the soldiers from your recruitment interview are here. If anyone gets suspicious, we can fake it by mentioning Hulkenberg. Alright, where's the... Is this the thing? The captain's gone, the Grand Cathedral's a mess, my work keeps piling up. What, are you here for bounties? Oh sure, have a look. It's good you haven't been found out. Maybe I was worrying too much. Bounty target. Accept. Just to defeat this monster? I guess they must really be struggling with it. This one caught your attention. It's a request to slay a man-eater Mandula that's said to appear in the desert south of Grand Trad. Even though it has run out of the desert, it usually hides in its entourage of wild dogs. Take out the wild dogs and it'll show itself eventually. The military is short-handed, so this one's been difficult to handle. You still want a contract? Yes. You're brave for someone so young. Okay, it's all yours. To get to the desert, go through the large gate south of the street. After you walk a bit, you'll find it. Also, beasts aren't your only concern out there. You'll run into a swarm of sandworms if you're lucky, so be aware. As for details, we're too understaffed to give you much, so go ask an informant. That bunch just rubs me the wrong way, though. If you do somehow manage to slay the Mangala, bring back the Rampager tail as evidence. Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed out there.
Let's do it.
No deadline. Guess he can't be, Okay. Okay, where map.
All right then. Go.
This way?
Come off it. Hey. Yep.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Oh, is it?
Here's where we are now.
Let's see.
I'm supposed to go to the Trad Desert.
Here's where we are now.
Huh.
Come off it.
Okay, I mean, is it this side?
Close your eyes.
What am I gonna do?
I love it.
How far?
Ridiculous.
Stop it.
I'm just
I don't think it is. This is the wrong way.
All right then.
I think it is
Let's go.
this way. Okay. I didn't see that. Did they say that? That isn't something they see every day here.
Wait. Yep.
I mean, he told me what to do. He told me what to do.
This place. Let's go.
These monsters seem to be on the rise even this close to the capital. Doesn't take long for you to feel like you're in the wild.
Yes.
And present times make the capital a popular travel destination, but you cannot stand idly by. This bounty apparently leads to a pack of wild dogs, but it's something called Manjula. Hey, look, there he is.
Just a sec.
Wait, was that the monster just now? Did it approach because it sensed us?
So apparently.
Looks like it checked up on us and then ran back. Let's just focus on the smaller curs. It can't ignore us forever. So you aim to lure it out, as good as plain as any, so let us be about it. Okay, it was saying to attack the dogs. I don't want to fight you.
We got this. No. Looks like they found us.
Let's push through.
We should go.
Come on.
I knew you could do it. I knew it.
Cat? How's that?
Oh, here we go.
We got this.
There's the dogs.
There they go.
Push through. All right. How's that?
Wait, I saw a treasure chest. Where's the treasure chest? There it is. I'm going. I'm going. Where is it? There it is. Treasure.
Nice.
Incredible.
Yes. All right. Now back to the dogs.
Look.
I'm sensing something huge and it's headed right for us. Seems like messing with this pack has made it really angry. Wasn't even messing with it, I just killed them. I feel bad.
All right.
It finally appeared. Darn, it's huge. Between the worms and this guy, the people in town are essentially trapped. One certainly expects beasts in a desert, but for something like this to appear. No kidding, this isn't the type of fellow the city guard can handle. We got to do something. I mean, he's just standing there. Watch yourself. This is no mere worm or wild dog. Yeah, I can see that just fine. Here it comes. Brace yourselves.
Falling back.
All right.
I won't hold back.
I don't think Hiccup. I don't think he's gonna be allergic to this. So.
Ready for impact.
Now, what's the play?
Yeesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful.
I stand ready.
Maybe fire? No.
You need training.
Dodge, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion. Hit their weakness.
I can't afford to hold back.
Their weakness is a mace?
Hulkenberg's fighting her anxiety. Keep the enemies off her. You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
I shall fight as the...
Strong.
How can we...
They got you with multiple ailments. Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot. Seizing your chance while Hulkenberg's anxious.
We can do this.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
Hulkenberg,
I can't afford to hold back.
several ailments slowing you down.
She does?
With a single fist, let justice prevail. I crush you.
Hulkenberg got them right
They
in
will
their
fight
weak
with
spot.
pride.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Oh, Gallica was talking about that stuff. Yeah, I mean, that was something that was going on.
Is everyone all right?
Hulkenberg got them right
Let's
in their
take
weak
off.
spot.
There.
With
There you go,
healing powers.
Hulkenberg.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Gosh, this guy is really strong.
can't afford to hold
That's your
back.
opening, Captain.
This?
With a single fist, I shape our future. With blade in hand!
Let's stay calm. Let's go. We can do this.
I'm obliged.
I shall fight as... Strength is failing.
Ah.
This is nothing.
Hulkenberg, you've got several
For
ailments
all
slowing
that
you
we
down.
strive for! I crush
Take that.
Hulkenberg got them right in their
power.
weak spot. You hit their weakness.
Now, what's the...
That's your opening, Captain.
Tougher than I thought.
I stand ready.
You've got a bunch of ailments.
It feels like often that they have so much health. It just doesn't feel like I'm doing anything. I mean, obviously I am. I can see that I am.
Hulkenberg, you've got several ailments slowing you down. Hulkenberg got them right in
Come
their weak
forth,
spot.
Royal Soul. We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
My thanks.
My
I
thanks.
shall fight.
Ailments slowing you down, Captain.
Try hard.
Observe the enemy. Let justice prevail. Shatter!
Hiya! I gotta say that I like the strong noblesse oblige. You mean the way they talk? Is that what you mean?
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Alright, we got the tail.
However,
That this bounty has been left unaddressed, the military must be truly short-handed.
Even so,
True, and while I'm glad we can profit from it, this sort of thing really is their responsibility. I could not agree more. At least the threat to this area has been neutralized, for now anyway.
Right.
Absolutely, that's enough for now, Fairy. Let's go report in the recruitment center. Leave it to us, then. Now then, shall we turn to the entrance? Yes, let's head back.
In that case,
Yeah.
Off we go then. Oh yeah, no, they're very much like that. All three of our characters so far are very much like
Hey.
duty bound.
Okay then. Got it.
All right.
We've taken down the Magdula that was terrorizing the desert, so that bounty is all ours now. 'Tis a reward in itself to know they're carrying around a dissevered tail. Lest that menaces the capital, of course we should collect the fair compensation, as we've most certainly earned it. I'm glad we were able to help people too. Fairy, let's go report to the recruitment center before we forget. Fordin's announcement is just around the corner. There's no point in trying to predict what he's going to say now. Would be wise to make the most of the time we have remaining. Perhaps there are others who require our aid, or we could develop our archetypes.
Guess we're splitting up.
You know, all things considered, I think we did a great job today. Let's get some food in us and then we can hit the hay. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job.
time marches on, and the age of a new king
What's
draws
today?
nearer.
The 20th. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go turn in that quest.
Well then.
Okay, that is...
All right then.
here. I think it's right this building. I took care of the beast. No worries. Surely not. You really managed to slay the bounty? That's certainly it's rampart your tale. Even the military soldiers fled from it in fear. You lot are something else. Here's the reward as promised. Take it, it's yours.
We did it.
Ooh, and my courage increased.
All right.
Oh, my rank went up. My support is changing.
Amazing.
Oh. Subjugated a bounty. There's really 10,000 reeve here. I'm ready for more contracts if they pay out this well. Afraid you can. I don't have any other contracts I can offer you right now. Recruitment center in other cities should also handle contracts. Take a look if you have the chance. So there is nothing. Okay. Alright, my boyfriend wants to hang out with me. This is gonna be the last thing I do today.
Yeah.
Staying put like this puts, you already said this, I'm in a bit of a bind. With regards to Lord Hydron, that landlord in Grand Trad, my family's old caretaker mentioned him the other day. Rumors say he's clever, and not in a good way. I'm lost about how to approach him. Yes.
Thanks a bunch.
Thank you. I'm just having you by my side would be reassuring. He's a devout sanctus, so we should look for him near the Grand Cathedral. I was told Lord Hydron comes here often. Right on cue. If I'm not mistaken, you're the Lord Stroll, are you not? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydron, but how do you know me? Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard at least rumors of Leah's tragedy. Perhaps you've come to reflect and pray? No, I came to see you actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but...
Truth is...
I come to beg the use of some of the vacant domicilies in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Helia reside here sleeping on the streets. Without roofs over their heads, they barely scrape by. So I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people.
No.
Are you implying I should do this as some manner of charity? Am I to be compensated in any way? Odd that you would petition me on their behalf to begin with. It's not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual onus to bear? They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would still hold them responsible for their lack of means?
Yes.
So fate was cruel to them and they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. Besides, what of your own circumstances? With your parents and land gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask for your aid.
What?
You're giving up?
No.
Not at all. I'm far from done. Incidentally, don't I know your compatriot from somewhere? You need to worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. But before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people, and no matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad, I'm sure I must come across rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you were left to the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. It's a pity. You have terrible phrasing. You should choose your words more carefully.
Stop.
Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Rangif. I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydron to offer assistance. It was always going to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, calling it a personal responsibility, and that I couldn't abide.
No.
Please don't apologize. That you went to such efforts is more than we could ask. Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should rest on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
House Helistian must rise again from the ruin that human wrought. Restore it to its former glory, or I should hope to greater heights still. I'd heard you've been living off the generosity of the noble families who respected your lord parents. To be brought so low can't have been easy for you. Your people only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should...
Wait.
Excuse my interruption, but did you say my inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. So you were unaware of it? I suspected as much given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate, of this have no doubt, though I couldn't begin to say how or where.
Taking that into account.
Interesting. Well, if there were any clues left, I'm sure they would all point to Halia. Can you think of any leads?
Yeah.
Perhaps, though I doubt anything survived the fire.
Hey, so...
Regardless, I make the journey back home on my own all. No, we do this together.
No.
We'll do this together. But I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that rubble. But listen, thank you for today. I would have lost it if you hadn't been here to keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long. It's time to face the ruins of my home head on. Might I ask for your help yet again? I'm not sure I could take another step without you at my side. That's because he's in love with me. I can tell. Look at us. Look at our loving eyes to each other. We're together. I can sense Stroll deep-seated trust and burgeoning resolve. The proud noble Stroll, keeper and inheritor of the warrior's virtues, though through they share bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Of course I'd like you to come, but...
Adept. We're gonna study the Sword Master. Oh, cool. Yeah. You can now study the Sword Master in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. Yeah. I do hope you'll find the inheritance your parents left you. All they'd hoped for was that you would come into your own with a worthy house. They would be so proud of how wise beyond your years you've become, your father especially. You're just like him in that respect. I am not worthy to share mention of my father, but whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray await my return. The others is only... Again, I have no idea where that money's coming from. Alright, I'm gonna save here and be done for today. My throat is killing me, a lot of reading today. But thank you so much everyone for joining me today, and thank you for the new subscribers and just resubscribing and just hanging out with me. It means a lot to me. Thursday I do have a doctor's appointment. Wait, I think it's in the afternoon though, so I think I still will be able to stream. I think it's after I stream that I have the doctor's appointment. I have to go talk to her about my one of my conditions I have. Ever since I was a little tiny child, I can't look up. Yeah, I mean, I beat the angry Scottish man, and I beat the human, and I beat the lion guy. And I got a new class, and my friendships are growing. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, no, I can't look up. If I look up, I faint. And so I'm gonna finally talk to my doctor about it. That's why I had to get all that blood taken the other day. Because she wants to, like, hiccup. She wants to see what's going on, if there was any concerns. Yeah, if I look up, like, I become extremely dizzy and then I just faint. Maybe it has something to do with my chronic fatigue syndrome. I don't know. But thank you so much everyone for joining me today. I have to go potty. Sorry for the TMI. Bye. Love you. Kisses, smooches, bye.